because Miss Chi and I are going to start a project with you next week. I'm going to keep it a secret right now what our surprise is. I want to see if you guys can guess what our project is going to be after we
You don't have permission to be in the hall.
But, let's see. So I've noticed that it's been warm outside.
See you at recess, Eric, in 10 minutes.
It's been hot outside? Well, what's something that happens when it's hot
Show me
outside? What is
your writing.
summer? What does it look like
You go
outside?
to the pool.
Flowers come out when it's hot outside?
You go to the pool.
Well, okay.
We go to the pool when it's
We
hot
go
outside?
to the beach.
What color are trees when it's hot outside?
Green.
They're green. What color are they right now?
Green.
Are they green right now? They're brown. They look brown to me. Why do they look brown?
Because all the leaves fell.
All the leaves fell?
And died. You can play with your friend. And we can go there. And we can sell it. And we can see our ants. And we can see our ants.
Oh, yeah.
We can
Close
go
The trees are brown because it's winter.
and we
Well,
can go to a nice summer beach.
I want to talk about the trees and the being brown and the flowers that Abel was talking about. So, what happens that makes them? What happens to make the flowers come back out?
The sun. The rain and the sun.
The rain and the sun. Why do you say the rain and the sun?
Because you put a plant there and they will grow. Water comes and then grows and grows and grows. And then
So,
the sun.
are you saying that the plants need the sun and the water to grow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think they need anything else? Or is that it? You think that's it?
Then they need dirt.
They need dirt? Why do they need dirt?
Because so they can
Gonna run
plant
for a
it
bathroom
up.
break next
I
door.
know. Flat water. You water your flowers?
What?
That water.
They need seed? That come from a seed?
They grow to a tree.
They can grow to a tree? Oh, okay. So, what kind of plants do you guys see in Texas?
Rose.
Rose? Okay. I'm going to write these all down.
An apple tree.
You see an apple tree? Here. I know. All right, so I can't really write that way because I'm left-handed, but okay, so we see a rose, and you said apple tree. What else do we see in Texas?
Pink flowers.
Pink flowers? What do you think those are called? You don't know? Do you want me to bring you some books so we can look up at the pink flowers?
Red flowers. Really old
Red.
stuff. I know what they are. Those are roses. I know they are old stuff.
What other kind?
Old stuff.
What kind of plants do we eat?
Oh. Apples. Lettuce.
Lettuce?
Tomato. Apples.
Tomato?
Salad.
Yeah, salad is lettuce.
Applesauce.
Apples? I heard, oh yeah, we have an apple tree. What else do we eat that's a plant?
Applesauce. Apple.
Is applesauce a plant?
No.
Or is it just made from the food that we get on it? From a plant?
It's made from
What food?
apple.
Apples. We have apples.
Apples.
What's another food that we can eat?
Carrot.
Carrot?
Carrot.
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 Marshmallows? You think those are plants? What? Colored apples? Jasmine, what's a plant that we eat?
Red apples. Green apples. Red apples.
Here, but okay, now I have a question. Now I have another question. So looking at our list of things that I wrote down, what do you think our project is going to be? Matthias,
Sunday.
you think it's going to be what's our project going to be? Does anybody have any guesses based on these clues that we talked about plants and what they need and then what kind of plants? What do you think we're going to do?
Sun project.
Well, yes, it's going to be a project.
With all those things, what can you do with
What
them?
can we do with these things?
We can play.
We can create, how can we create this?
We can make a project out of them.
But how? What do we need to do to make
Which one is you?
these things?
We need seeds.
We need seeds. But what? So where do we put our seeds to make them become
In the ground.
in the ground? And what do we call that? If we're gonna make our own piece of,
Go,
what do you think?
go to your spot. That's why you have a spot. And it's not to talk to friends.
I think me and Miss Chi are gonna.
Make a guardian.
Make a garden.
I
We
love
wanna put a
garden project.
so we're gonna do a garden project. So we're gonna learn about what the plants need to grow. We're gonna learn about what we can grow, and we're gonna learn about what is specific that we can grow in Texas. Because sometimes, do you think all plants grow year round? Why don't you think they all grow year round? We talked about it a little bit. What do they look like now? Some of our plants outside. Are they alive? Some are, but what are the other ones? Dead. So they don't grow year round, do they? Because they die over the summer. So I wanted to figure out from you guys what kinds of things that we want to grow in our garden. Do we want to grow food in our garden, or just flowers in our garden?
Flowers.
Everything? We want some of both. I want to hear some suggestions.
Carrots.
So we want carrots.
Apples.
Apples. That's a tree. I don't know if we can fit a tree in our classroom though.
Cherry. A little tree.
We can
Sit
see
down,
if there's
Eric.
some little trees.
Eric, sit down.
A big sweet tree.
If you want to answer, raise your hand.
We're gonna, for the first few minutes, we're gonna let you guys look through these books, and we just want you to think about anything that you find interesting in the books, whether it's pictures or whatever. You can just tell us what you think is interesting, and then after that we will do the iPads. But we want you to look through the books first and find what's interesting. We'll write it down for you guys. Then we'll go spend time on the iPads, and we'll come back to where we were writing down what we found in the books. Okay? So I'm going to get the books out for you guys and just put them all over the classroom, and you can sit wherever you want to look at your books. Okay, let's look at it. What can you tell me from the pictures?
Is this seed that's growing?
Just a minute, I'm working with Felix and Charles. You found some green tomatoes? We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so what's happening in this, Charles and Felix?
It's growing.
It's growing? Why do you think it's growing?
Potatoes.
And why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why did the pictures tell you that?
Because it's a seed and then it's growing and growing and growing and growing.
I think you're right.
Yep.
Good job.
About growing them?
And how do you grow them?
They need water. First you put the seeds, and then you need the sun, and then you need some water every single day.
Hmm.
Did you protect your plant? Yeah.
Did you learn about the parts of the plant? What parts of the plant are there?
There's a lot of different plants. You can grow any plants. Like roses and flowers and fruit. Of the roots.
There's the roots. What else is there? Well, do you know what the roots do? Did it tell you what the roots do?
Yeah.
What do they do?
These girls,
They grow and they drink up all the water
yeah, and
For the-
all the sun they need.
and the sun that they need. What else does a tree have? What else did it have?
Roses,
It could have some flowers on it.
apples, bananas.
What am I doing? What am I?
A tree.
And what are my arms?
Lawn chair.
The lawn chairs. App I have on my iPad called Little Digits. We can click here, and it senses how many fingers you have on the screen. So, how many fingers should I put on the screen? Two. And if we want to add a number, so let's say 2 plus 3. So I should put another 3 on here.
Well, that's like magic.
Ready? Is 3 plus 2 5?
Let's count her
Let's
fingers.
count how many fingers I have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it right?
Yeah.
Let's try another one.
Like
Give me
10.
10.
10.
All right. I don't know if it will be able to count any more than 10. Because how many fingers do you have on your hands?
I'm going to try.
5.
Oh, I don't think it does.
It doesn't go higher than 10.
So, but we can do a subtraction. Do you know how to do that yet?
It goes to 10. 6.
10 minus 6. Okay, so I'll take one finger off at a time. Help me count how many fingers I take off. Ready? 10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 minus 6 is what number?
4.
So let's do another addition. Give me a number to start with.
1.
1
Plus 3.
plus 3. What do you think it's going to be?
2. 3.
You think it's going to be 2? What do you think it's going to be?
4.
You think it's going to be 4? Let's see. So 1 plus 3 is
4. Yes.
4. So that's how we use that.
It's a wonderful program. I love that.
And it also has addition for you, so you don't have to come up with the numbers. So you can put 3 fingers down plus 2 fingers down.
Oh, I like that one. Would you do that last one right there? The one problem with them when they come back to do their pledge?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go back to do your pledge, she'll let you do a couple of problems by yourself.